Hello there, folks. At first, I just want to say sorry that this week I can't put up a video of me hammering on a project. We had a pretty big typhoon come through, and I'm still cleaning up and fixing things from that. You know, I'm on the top floor here, and the winds from this past typhoon were just terrifying. So the roof is still here. That's all that matters, I guess. So, and we're still doing our thing, but yeah, I just don't have a lot of time. Another reason I don't have so much time is I've been working on putting up a new website, making a new website for my work, and so I finally got that up and running. It's taken me a long while to get that going. You know, I use one of those DIY sites, which is pretty straightforward, but for someone like me, it still takes a lot of you know, getting used to. And then there's part of it that I'm really not familiar with, is the whole SEO, or you know, how you get your site found and stuff like that. And you know, there's a bunch of different things like this code and that code and permalinks and site maps and meta tags. I never heard of these things. I never met a tag I didn't like. You know, I guess, I don't know. There's a lot of things that, you know, it takes me step by step, a lot of time to figure out what I want to do. But anyway, my new site is up and running. I don't have everything on the site that I want to have on it now, but it's looking good. It's up, so if you get a chance, check it out. It's gstongs.com. And so now I just wanted to give a couple of quick pieces of advice. You know, when your workpiece is being heated, when you're waiting for that to reach the temperature that you want to work at, you know, you should be working out in your mind what you want to perform for that heat. You know, and the reason being is workpieces cool quickly. It's important to be ready and to have the tools needed for the operation you're performing nearby, and the step that you want to accomplish in any given heat worked out in your mind. And in the long run, you'll save time and you'll also save fuel. And then the second point that I wanted to make, or a piece of advice I wanted to give, is in the past, and now a lot of guys I notice, they don't seem to work with the steel. They seem to fight against it. And what I mean by that is, you know, they try to beat the steel into submission rather than work with it. And I think that you have to work with the steel and the heat and not against it, because you're not fighting the steel, you're just trying to coax it to do what you want. And I think that applies to a lot of things in life, is that you can't fight against something, you just can only work with it. You know, you can go with the flow, or you can, you know, go the way the wind blows, sort of an idea. And you know, too many guys that I've seen swing like madmen, and they're trying to beat their steel into submission, like I mentioned. And I think that, yeah, you might impress some people, but in the long run, you might wind up hurting your arm. And I think it's actually counterproductive. And you know, and on that same point, a lot of times I'll see guys use a hammer in a weight that they probably shouldn't be using. Yeah, if you can use a 5-pound hammer, which is basically almost a sledge, if you can swing that with proper technique, great. That's, you know, you'll be able to move more steel if you're swinging with the proper technique with that heavier weight. But a lot of guys I see who use very heavy hammers, they shouldn't. They lose their technique, and they should probably go with a lighter hammer. And I've actually seen guys use a 1.5-pound hammer with proper technique, very experienced smith, who can move a lot more metal than someone who's using a 5 or even say a 6-pound hammer with very sloppy technique. So, you know, keep that in mind. You know, you have to work with the steel and the heat, and also with your body. Don't let your ego get in the way. You know, don't try to impress people. You know, try to make the things that you want to make, and you know, work with the steel. And I think that you'll find the results will be much more satisfactory, and it'll give you a lot more longevity in blacksmithing, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, just some quick advice, and I hope to, you know, next time out I'll get a video of me hammering on a project. And so I guess I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. And don't forget, check out my website. All righty. Bye. Hello again. Here are 3 more touch marks. This one's a lion within a shield, sort of a medieval lion. And I like the simplistic lines of this one. And this has something to do with the gentleman's name. Very easy to imprint this one. And the last one here is a shortened version of this gentleman's signature. You see Al H. And I really like this one, and I think I may use a similar idea for a future touch mark of my own. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Bye for real this time.